That is number one healing of depression. I'm telling you, like, I don't know. How can I emphasize this even more? If you want to play a victim, okay, some people say go and take some medicine, right? What is the point of that? To numb yourself, you need to freaking take action right now. I know it sounds hard. It sounds hard for some people. At some point, I had to be so brutally honest with myself. Remember, it can be solved like that. Like that. I'm depressed. Why would I help someone? Do that, and then we talk later, okay? Magic will happen. Good morning, my dear. Here's Victoria Koshina, and today's video might be one of the most important videos in your life. Life-changing. Well, it was life-changing for me. This information is gold, and probably not all of you will understand that, not all of you will follow that, but I feel like it's my duty to share this information with you because I know that can literally save your life. So let's talk about depression and feeling lost. How to stop feeling lost, and more importantly, how to stop feeling depressed. Depression is not something people think it is. I think everyone faced something like feeling low energy, not willing to do anything, you know what I'm talking about. So everyone has experienced that for sure, and today I want to share like literally life-changing information with you. If you're ready for that, stick with us. By the way, my neighbors start getting used to me filming some vlogs here on my balcony. So I have to say straight away, my opinion to that topic is very controversial. It's not usual. I do not share normal opinions when it comes to feeling depressed and feeling lost in life. So I'll be sharing some really valuable information, secretive information if you want to. So I cannot even point out how important it is. How important it is and how it can turn your life around and save you from a lot of dark days in your life. What is depression, right? Is when you have some goals, right? And there are some obstacles in a way and you cannot reach your goals for some reason. So then you start getting discouraged, you start losing in life. When you have a lot of losses in life, you start feeling bad about yourself. When you have wins in life, in business, in your work, with your colleagues, with your family, in your relationships, in all areas of your life, you cannot be depressed. You feel good. You have this sense of achievement and happiness even. Some people say enjoy the process. It is about the process, but let's be real. Let's be real, okay, for a second. Don't lie to yourself. It is not about the process. It is about the destination. You want to achieve the goal. You want to finish the game you play and you want to enjoy your success, okay? So it's actually how it is. And then you have another goal, and that is just life. So depression is just when you have a lot of losses in life, when you want to start your personal brand but you don't get any followers, when you want to have a business but the only thing happens is that you are having losses in your business, when you want to marry that girl but you cannot get her, the only thing you want to do is to get that girl and to marry her. Right? So you don't want to fucking process. You just want to have the result. You don't want to lose. But when you start losing in some areas, in all areas of your life, you start feeling depressed, low. You don't want to go out. You want to stay at home. You don't want to do anything. And that is one reason, number one reason for depression. Number two reason, you might not even know what it is. You maybe have these days in your life where you wake up and you're feeling so energized, you are ready to conquer the world. But then another day you wake up and you're feeling freaking low, you don't want to do anything. So today I don't want to talk a lot about the reasons of depression. You know what it is, you know how it feels to just not feel like it, no inspiration, no motivation, you don't want to do anything. You're focusing on the losses, not on your goals. and what you can do. Let's talk about what you can do in these moments when you're feeling low. What can you do? Some people say go and take some medicine, right? What is the point of that? To numb yourself from something within telling you that you need to freaking take action right now. It's your potential screaming at you like you're not where you're supposed to be. That is a sign. Depression is nothing else but a sign that you need to do something about your life right now. You're not where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be on the top, and you are somewhere else. So you need to do something about it. Depression is kind of a sign that you need to start taking action. What do other people advise? To slow down, to watch Netflix, to chill a bit. Some people call it burnout, but it's not a burnout. It is just a sign that you need to change something about your life. You are so introverted in that moment and self-centered, okay, that you only think about poor me. I know it sounds hard. It sounds hard for some people. At some point, I had to be so brutally honest with myself about depression and about like, I cannot say I had like depression like you think, like for a lot of months I just laid in my bed. No, but it's just you do things but you still feel you don't feel good. So what you need to do in that moment, you need to like literally sit down, take a piece of paper and a pen, and to write down your goals. What do you want to achieve? Because when you have depression, you're so focused on your losses in life, on that you're not perfect, you have not achieved something. You're too focused on that. You need to redirect your attention to the good stuff, to the good things, to what you want to achieve, to look at your goals, to look what you can have in this life if you just change your mindset. So number one, write down your goal and your vision, connect to it, and start feeling good energy inside. Start feeling energized, start feeling encouraged again, inspired and motivated by your vision. You probably just forgot. You are too focused on what you cannot do. You need to be focused on what is possible. That is number one thing. But sometimes it's really hard. I know sometimes it's really hard. In these moments, you just wanna play a victim. But if you wanna play a victim, okay, you need to understand that it is absolutely your choice. If you want to lay down, to stay in bed all day long, to watch Netflix, it is absolutely your choice. To be depressed, you need to understand that. If you have if you want to argue with me right now, I want to remind you once again that it is up to you. You can decide what you want. But I'm telling you, it is your responsibility to change that. And it's hard. I'm not denying that it's hard. It's hard, okay? I agree. But if you cannot change that, nobody else can. What else to do? Do you want to take drugs, alcohol, or do you want to take medicine? What do you want? You can do that, but remember that after that you can numb yourself. You can numb yourself even with other things if you want to, but you will numb yourself like from something telling you actually, hey, there is more out there in this life. Take freaking action. Put yourself together somehow. Take action. Start taking action, okay? So if you want to numb, do that. Try that if you want, but remember, that's just a credit. You're taking a loan right now from your health, from your future, successful future. You're just postponing taking action, because at some point you will have to take action, or you will have to agree for something average and be okay with that. But I don't think, if you're still watching this video, I don't think it's the case. So listen, if you're not capable, if you're not able mentally to sit down and write down your goals and connect to your vision, if you want to play victim in that moment, there is another thing you can do. Look, what happens? I could explain how humans' mind works, but it would be too long. So there are some key points I will tell you right now. You need to listen carefully and understand what I mean. In that moment when you are depressed, you are looking inwards. You are very introverted. You know what, like introvert and extrovert, I use these words a lot, but it's not what you think. Introvert is actually a person who is only focused on their problems, on their thoughts. They're not living in the present moment. Extroverted people who are extroverts, I define it like that. Not me, actually a very, very, very amazing scientist, but extrovert is someone who is living in a present moment, who can react to the things normally, who sees the world like it is and not through their own perception of like limiting beliefs or fears or doubts, sees the world as it is. So in that moment when you're having depression, you are actually just introverted. You are too concentrated on your problems. Oh, poor me, or I'm not capable, or I don't deserve something, like me. Doesn't help us at all. So remember in that moment that the only thing you can do, the only effective thing you can do that would like that change your mood, change your how you see this world, change your attitude to this situation, to yourself in general, is when you extrovert yourself. How to do that? So you need to talk to someone. There are some couple of methods, and that is gold. Okay, that is very important. What I'm saying, that is number one healing of depression. I'm telling you, like, I don't know how can I emphasize this even more. I don't know, but just try it. If you don't believe me, just try it. You probably never heard of it, but that is just the only thing that works. You don't need to take any drugs, any medicine, nothing against depression. You just need to do one thing. You need to extrovert yourself, and for that, two things. Number one, you can reach out to someone and help someone. Just call someone who needs help and talk to this person. Ask this person, how can I help you? Do you need my help? Can I come to you? Can I help? Call your friend, call your family, call your whatever. Go to the street and ask someone if they need help. Maybe you see someone on the street, maybe there is an old woman, and you will just help her cross the road. That will help you overcome depression, because at this point you are not about yourself anymore, you are about others. So if you think I'm silly right now, I know some of you think Victoria is crazy. I'm depressed. Why would I help someone? Do that, and then we talk later, okay? Number two thing you can do, if you don't want to help anyone, you're like, no, I need someone to help me. You know what you can do? You can just talk to someone, just call someone, just go out and meet your friend, meet someone and talk about things. But don't talk just about your problem, talk about life, about something that is interesting to you, to this person, and you will see magic will happen. Because communication is very important, and when you're at home, isolated, you want to just be alone, depressed, don't want anyone to come to you, do the opposite. Go out there and talk to people, and you will see. Talk to someone who is positive. Of course, don't talk to people who are negative. Of course, like, talk to a positive person. And talk, and you will see, like, maybe in 20, maybe in 30 or minutes or 1 hour, you will see how your depression starts feeling less and less and less. Simple, right? Did you expect that? Share in the comments if you expected something like that from me. I actually, I don't know how much this information costs. I think a lot of money, but it just can save your life, because mood changes like that. Negative thoughts and negative, like bad mood, is only possible when you are too much in your head and your problems. Anything is possible in this life. Anything. There are people out there who own these buildings, okay? There are people out there who are having amazing friendships. There are people out there who are achieving their goals, even though it's hard, even though they're also dealing with this shit, but they are achieving that. So you need to realize that in that moment, and to know that you're not the only person who's going through that. You're not the only person. I am the same. Like, we are all the same. I talk a lot to successful people, and all of them say they have depression. Okay? All of them. All of them, like, and some of them don't say I have depression. Some of them say I just feel something, I feel low sometimes from time to time, you know. So that is the solution. If you can follow these simple rules, you will never be depressed. As soon as you have this pull inside to like just cry and be at home and not do anything and give up, as soon as you have it, do this. Reach out to someone, help someone, and talk to someone. And the first thing before that, or the second thing, you do it like you want. Focus on your goals. Look at your goals in that moment. Look at your vision. Put it, like, if you don't have a vision board, create one. Or if you don't write down your goals every morning, do that. Start doing that for sure. That is very important. And start looking at your vision. You will get inspired, I'm telling you. And if you don't know what you want, well, listen, you need to get clear on what you want in life. So don't think about the problem. That the only problem you're having, that you're looking at the wrong things. You're looking at the obstacles. You're like that. You need to like swipe it and to look at your vision. It is beautiful. It is clean. It is awaiting you. So now you know what to do when you're feeling depressed. And remember, when I have moments like this, I never label myself as someone who is depressed, who has some kind of mental issues, or I never label myself. And you are not allowed to do that as well. Don't label yourself. It will not help you. How will it help you? Tell me, how will it help you overcome depression? If there is an answer to that, I would love to listen to, but I don't think so. Remember, it can be solved like that, when you're extroverted. Always remember that. Share, follow, and comment on this video if you agree with me. If you don't agree with me, I would love to read all of your comments, and let me know what's the next topic you're interested in for the next video. Bye bye.